Hey guys, I'm Mike Caviani. I'm the Dog Behavior Program Manager here at Austin Pets Alive. And in this video, we're going to show you a game that we call Mine. So it's a fun game you can play with your dog, but it's also pretty useful. It's a way to teach your dog to not think that food that falls on the ground is a free invitation to bolting and snatching what fell, all right? Because we've all been there, we're cooking and you drop something that you don't want them to eat. Onions, chocolate, who knows, right? We don't want the dog to just nosedive and grab the food off the ground. So this exercise can teach the dog to kind of respect your space, respect the fact that if you drop something on the ground, that does not mean they can bolt past you to go grab it. So this game called Mine is all about you and your dog and using body pressure, not using anything really physical, not being really like drill sergeant-y with your voice. It's all about you just using your body to effectively teach the dog that you're kind of claiming this space and that this food that fell on the ground is yours, not your dog's, for good training, but also for really good health, because we don't want our dogs picking something up that's going to be hazardous to them. So this could be a very useful skill as well. So Amy Jones, as usual, our adoption follow-up coordinator, is going to have one of our adoptable dogs, and she's going to demonstrate with Brutus on how to teach Mine. All right, let's see how it goes. All right, so this is Amy and Brutus, and they're going to demonstrate Mine, which is a fun game to play with your dog to just teach them to respect space, to not bolt over to things that fall on the ground. It's a pretty useful skill, right? You might be cooking with something and you drop it on the ground and you want to teach the dog, don't just dive over to find it. Respect the fact that I might drop things sometimes, but it's actually mine, not yours. And that's what you want to teach him. So right now, Amy's just working with Brutus, nice, to teach him that when she drops something on the ground, it's not a race over to it. She wants to claim that space, and she's just using body pressure. She's not yelling at him, she's not shoving him, she's not yanking on him with the leash or grabbing him by the collar. It's just about body pressure to teach him to respect that space and not bolt around her to get to that food. So Amy right now is just working on teaching him that while she picks up that food, and then she'll go with another repetition of this. So then she'll move him again, and we'll try another one where she's going to show him the food, drop it behind her, and then it's all about body, body, body. That was a good job by Amy. I thought he was going to beat her on that one, but she got it. So it's just body, 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 body pressure. Now we're starting to mark and reward him for paying attention to Amy and not bolting past her to get the food. So that exercise now is Amy wants to be picking that food up without Brutus trying to break position to race around her again. So now we're going to go with another one. And Brutus is tangled, so he says, "Lady, this is around my leg." So now we're going to go for another one. And we're just looking to, kind of end when it looks like Brutus sees that food fall and realizes, okay, never mind, not supposed to do that. So Amy almost let him go again. We were laughing before we started filming that Amy's apparently not very good at throwing things and aiming things well. But I think she's making it harder on herself because she's throwing it very far. You may not want to throw it that far at home, but it's kind of funny to watch. So, but he's doing great. At this point, Brutus is picking up on it. We want to just see that initial bolting for the food decreases each time we do this. So we're going to try another one. Good job, Amy, for throwing it a little closer. And you see that Brutus, I think he saw it. He made no attempt to chase the food. So that either means he's already picked up on this, which is awesome, or maybe he didn't see Amy drop it. We'll find out on the next one. So we're going to try another one. Show him the food, drop it behind you. He saw that. He definitely saw that and said, "Got it, lady. I understand. Falling food on the ground is not an invitation for me to dash over and pick it up in my mouth." So that was great. So that's exactly what you want to see. So he's never done that before. So it can take as little time as that, or it can take a lot longer, depending on your dog, depending on the food that fell as well. So you probably want to generalize your dog to different foods and different items. But that's a fun exercise that you can play. Again, we call it mine. And remember, on that body pressure, at no point was Amy getting angry, right? It's not about you trying to be, you know, this old-fashioned, like, quote-unquote dominant or anything like that. You're just simply using your body to get in the way, to just show him that you need to respect this space, but we're not being punitive. We're not looking to do anything harmful to the dog. We're just saying, buddy, I'm actually gonna cut you off. This is actually my space. Anything around this area, when there's food, this is actually mine. I'm gonna pick it up and pick it up off the ground. This isn't yours. Because we know that it could be harmful, right? It could be a chicken bone. It could be chocolate. It could be some onions that you're chopping up. And we don't want him to learn that if you drop it, that's his invitation to go grab it. So he did great, Amy did great, and that's something you guys can practice at home. Thanks, guys.